What is up, Super Nintendos? I've always wanted to say that. Welcome to a very super special bonus episode of Nintendo Voice Chat. I am Rebekah Valentine, and I get to sit in the host chair today. Haha, Seth Macy. And I am joined today by some super special guests. From LA, we have the one, the only Mitchell Saltzman.
Hi, what's up, everyone?
And I have here in the studio in San Francisco with me three incredible folks. I have Nyla Rose.
No.
I have I have the current Ring of Honor Women's World Champion with the belt here and everything,
Yes,
Athena.
Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's so shiny.
Beautiful. It's so shiny. It's so extra. But I'm extra. I'm a little extra as well.
That's allowed. And I have on the end there Evil Uno.
I showed up with no prop.
You got a hat. You got a cool hat.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I can't see above there. Thank you.
You got a really
I bought it
best
yesterday.
They are here in town for AEW Revolution, which we were recording this slightly before, so you'll probably see it after, and I have no idea what's going to happen. My voice is already shot from being at Dynamite and yelling a lot, so that's why I sound like this. But all these wonderful folks have made time this week to come talk about two things they love, wrestling and video games, because we're all big video game and Nintendo dorks here. So I guess I just want to start by kind of going down the line and like welcoming you all and hearing a little bit about like what you're playing now and what video games you like. I mean, you're basically wandering around our office just talking about like all these games
I
that
was
you
playing
like.
the arcade games and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everything caught our eye. This place is like Candyland. It's amazing. It's just so much history, like the games, collections. It definitely took me back.
I hate to put you guys on the spot, but if I walked away with one of the video games off your wall, would anyone know?
I mean, you
Probably not.
You said something, but
Will you go?
I'm not gonna
Will
say
you go after me legally? That's what I'm asking.
I'm not a narc.
Okay, all right,
I'm
perfect.
just saying, what time do you guys go on breaks? And we'll just clear out
Yeah.
everything.
And is there a backloading dock?
Yeah. Maybe a couple of dollies.
There's a secret back door.
Ooh, okay. Don't even dare now. Yeah, I've been playing a lot recently. I'll be honest. I just played Metroid Prime Remastered. Haven't finished it yet. I've never played that before.
Really?
Yeah, never. I was a Super NES Metroid guy, and then didn't own a GameCube when I was a teenager. I was a PS2 kid at the time.
That's hard.
I made the jump. So, but
Do you think it feels like a game from 2002?
the remaster? No, I don't think so. I mean,
It's crazy, right?
I think it's great. I'm actually surprised I've never played it before because I'm enjoying it so much. It has everything I like about the Metroid games. I don't know why I didn't assume it would also be a Metroidvania in first person, but that's what it is. You know, it has blocked off paths. You need your special skills to go forward. And I'm actually enjoying the combat, and I thought I would hate it. And I'm having a great time. Other than that, I've been revisiting a lot of old Wii games. I've been playing the Wii Donkey Kong game, which has been incredible.
Jungle Beat or Donkey Konga?
Jungle Beat.
Ooh.
Jungle Beat, not Konga.
Yeah.
Which, hey, Konga's fine. Nothing wrong with Konga.
They're all
not
great.
the one I wanted to play. I'm a platformer boy. But I play through the Super NES ones almost every year, and then I kind of forgot there was a Wii one that came out, and so I've been playing that, and then I'm gonna jump into Tropical Freeze right afterwards as well.
Ooh, it's a good game. So we have a long-standing thing on this podcast where a bunch of our regular members, we all really love Donkey Kong 64, and we feel like
Are you
Me
too? Yes.
No. Minecart.
What?
Absolutely no.
No.
I ruined a
bitter.
TV.
She's very bitter.
I
I have
ruined
to
a
hear
TV.
this.
Okay.
No.
Every week I
Absolutely
hear
not.
Okay, what's your stance on Banjo-Kazooie first?
Love Banjo.
Okay, but you don't like Donkey Kong 64? It's like
Minecart level in Banjo-Kazooie. And Banjo-Tooie was awesome too.
wait,
we recognize that Donkey Kong 64 is
it's a lot.
not a great game.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of
But-
rage quit wrapped in a cartridge. That's what that is.
I loved it. But maybe it came out when I was like at my prime gaming, you know, like just in my late teens, and I might revisit it, and then maybe we can have that conversation. I bet you I'll be mad nowadays. I won't have the.
I've replayed it in my adult life, thinking that, oh, you know what? I was a kid. That's why I sucked at Donkey Kong.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
No,
it's definitely
it's hard.
difficult.
No.
There's a lot going
Underwater
on.
controls. That race with the turtle.
You made
Yes,
it.
impossible.
You
Impossible.
made it that far?
Yeah. I've 100%ed that game before.
How?
How?
Because I'm a maniac. I'm a maniac.
Really bad right now.
I used to collectathons used to be like the game I'd play all the time.
Really?
Yeah, Glover, Gex, all those games, so 3D platformers where all you have to do is just pick up like watermelon slices or whatever. Loved them. So I replayed all the banjos several times, except the third one. We will not discuss the third one. It's actually, I don't even think it's that bad. It's just not the same game. But Banjo 1, Banjo Tooie, and Donkey Kong 64. Although I've only done that once. I will not go back and do the 100% on that one. It's too much.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate
if it comes to Nintendo Switch Online, I fully intend. I never actually finished it. I got so close.
It must,
to the final
right?
boss battle.
It's got to
It kind of has to. If we can get GoldenEye online. If we can get GoldenEye on Nintendo Switch Online, we got to get Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's wild that it's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Athena, what about you? What are you playing lately?
Everything. I don't know. So I'm dabbling in Forspoken. I'm dabbling in what is it? The game of which we do not speak. And then also playing, like trying to figure out if I want to go back and play Paper Mario on the Switch, because that was one of my games that came out.
That's a great game.
So you hadn't played that?
I have. I've played it 3 times already.
Good.
It was so much fun. And then poor Bob. R.I.P. Love you. Sorry if I spoiled something for you, but
I didn't expect that game to like break my heart.
Yeah, the writing in it is incredible.
Really?
Yeah, just the
funny.
It's either that or Zelda. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and jump into Zelda Breath of the Wild before the new game comes out. I try to just replay myself up, but I don't know if I can put that many hours into a game again.
I only just thought about that now. Oh my God. Where am I going to schedule that in my life?
But yeah, like I started off as a Nintendo kid with Duck Hunt and Track Star, on the little pad. And Nintendo has just been a part of my family forever, all the way up to like Switch Sports. And that's just what we do. Like every holiday, it's just like, all right, let's break out the whiskey and like play a little Switch Sports and see where the night takes us with some bowling. Some bowling, some tennis. But like I'm just well-rounded when it comes to Nintendo stuff. I like the sports games. Uno has seen me be extremely OP.
It's true.
Strikers.
It's true.
I love Strikers. I was so excited when that.
Yeah, I'll never play that game again.
Yeah. People walked out of that room angry, and I told them, this is my game. I don't have a lot of them, but when Mario is on the cover, just know I am coming through.
Did you play the Breath of the Wild DLC, The Champion's Ballad, when that came out?
So
I did it just for the motorcycle. So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. I don't know why. Just the idea of like this thing that took me 100 hours to explore, but now I can do it in 8 minutes is incredible.
Yeah.
But didn't do any of the champion stuff on the side.
Yeah, every time
Very
I
little
get
bit.
to that, I forget that there's actual DLC and I just start the game over. I have the DLC, just never touched it because I just like the game so much. And then it's like, ooh, shooting star. See? Just go over there. We'll go glide for 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to being very distracted during Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're only 3 months away right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It feels like it's a game that's going to come out like at the end of the year.
It still feels like a future game to me, where I'm like, oh yeah, I've been thinking about this game for 4 years. Oh, 4 years has passed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like they're going to just delay it out from under us again or something.
You know what? I wouldn't even care. I'm still excited.
Like, here's the thing.
Make a good game. That's all.
When it comes out, I really don't care about the delays. Like, it hurts our gamer souls a little bit.
Sure.
But like, it's like, nah, if it's good, I don't care. It's like, I'm glad I waited for that.
No, I super agree. It just feels, that's what I mean about it feeling like still very far away. It just feels like it could keep vanishing into the ether forever. Yeah. What about you, Nyla? What are you playing?
Playing a little bit of everything. I've been actually dabbling in some demos.
Oh yeah.
Just because I don't want to commit to anything solid, because my schedule has been insane.
Yeah.
So it's a couple of drop in, drop outs. But I did actually backtrack a little bit and play some Zelda. I'd never finished.
Really?
I never finished Breath of the Wild.
So good.
I never finished Breath of the Wild, so I wanted to get hype. I wanted to get ready. So I went back, because I'm one of those people that manual saves like 5 times. Like, what if I get locked up here? What if? So I have like a ton of paranoid backup saves. I loaded an old one, and I've just been running around, just knocking off some of that ring rust.
Yeah.
High roll rust.
Do you think you're going to finish it this time?
Yes.
Oh yeah. How close are you? Where are you at?
I'm right at Ganon.
Yeah.
If I were to go and load up my actual game,
you're there.
I'm right there.
So you fought everyone and you have like the max bar.
I'm like right there.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you just got the Master Sword and you're just like chilling outside of the castle, like I'm ready.
I psyched myself out. I psyched myself out is what it was.
I'm like that at every game. Once you get to the end times, I'm like, no, I gotta pick and choose. I gotta grab everything.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, a new game shows up and I forget.
It's that dreaded font. Are you sure you want to continue?
Yeah.
This is your last chance.
God of War took me 6 months to finish just because of that. I was like, no, I got to finish everything before.
Exactly.
I didn't need to finish it before, but
No, you didn't.
no.
You could have done it after.
Who knows?
Who knows? Uno.
Yeah. Oh, I do. Well done, Nyla. I've never heard that one before.
That's great. Well, thank you for sharing that. And I'm actually going to toss to Mitchell next because Mitchell, you prepared a little something for us, and I ended up doing an arts and crafts project as a result, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your arts and crafts project first. But yeah, so we're gonna play a game. It's called Real or Fake, and it's a very simple concept.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Basically, what we did is I went through the character creation of WWF No Mercy, a game that I think most of us are probably familiar with, especially if we're excited for AEW Fight Forever. And I picked out a couple of moves that I think are a little more obscure, and I mixed them up with moves that I had generated by ChatGPT. I had ChatGPT give me fake wrestling moves, and I'm just gonna say a wrestling move. You're gonna tell me if it's real or fake.
Okay.
And we're gonna go down. We're gonna tally up the points. If you think it's real and it's actually real, I'm gonna give you an opportunity for a bonus point if you can describe what the move.
You guys are screwed.
Looks
I'm
like.
so sorry. These are the No Mercy names, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
they are ripped
you guys are done for. I'm so sorry.
They are ripped
I will
directly
do my
from No
best.
Mercy.
Yeah. Also, I want to say, what a budget on this show. That's incredible.
This is magical.
I made these in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like the craftsmanship is.
I really need to up our AEW games.
All right.
I'm gonna disclaimer this before you start, Mitchell. I just got into wrestling 1.5 years ago. I've never played No Mercy. I'm gonna get none of these correct except by guessing. So
I want
My
this to
goal
pop
is
up,
just
like,
to beat Uno.
I played it yesterday.
like the toasty guy
Yeah.
in our game. Like when you do something great in our game, like Aubrey pops up. That's great.
Oh.
That was bad.
Oh, I should pitch that. Okay. Anyways.
Dog from Duck Hunt, like
Yeah. So the toasty.
All right, let's start with number 1. The move is called the morality check. Is that real or fake?
feels real.
Nyla says real.
I'm
Reb
gonna
says
say
real.
fake.
Athena says fake. Uno, you talked up a big game. That's real. All right. It is in fact real. If you can, oh well, we're just gonna show it.
Say it's the super kick that Stevie Richard used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth.
Guys, you can retroactively give me that point since I already knew. I just dramatically lifted my sign late. That's all. I'm telling
All
you
right.
guys, this is not going to be fair. I'm so sorry.
Next up, the move is called Raijin. Raigin.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah, that sounds made up. Oh.
Oh, everyone locked? Everyone locked? It is a fake move made up by ChatGPT.
Wow.
I thought it was a strike. I thought it was one of those slap strikes.
Terrible.
It sounds
Terrible.
cool as hell.
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right.
I'm not. I can't follow you anymore.
No.
I can't follow you.
Dang.
Obviously.
I thought they'd be a little less complex.
ChatGPT is pretty impressive,
No, I know.
actually.
They know what they're
Welcome to the
doing.
Future Uno.
Oh, no.
All right, next one. Turbo Slam.
I feel like that's not real.
Everyone's saying fake, but that just sounds, I don't know. It
I
sounds
feel like wrestlers are far more creative.
Come on, Nyla. You got to commit a little bit.
I feel like wrestlers are far more creative than Turbo Slam.
Yeah, but this might have been written by the No Mercy
Yeah.
team.
Fake.
But
All right.
it's not in there.
All right. It is, in fact, fake. So we got
what I said.
Athena with one.
I got on the board
That's
finally.
what I said. It was fake. I got confused because of the TV camera. I was holding it. So
you didn't know which camera.
You didn't know what camera to play to. I get it. I understand.
All right. Next one, we got the Yakuza kick.
Oh,
Yeah, it's real.
It's a-
Yakuza.
I'm assuming you all know what.
Oh, it's
what
part of
the
my
Yakuza
my,
kick-
my
It's
vernacular.
a kick of some kind.
Yes, it's a front-facing kick to the face.
It's a big boot.
Yep.
Yeah, or a big boot. Yeah.
I've taken quite a
Right.
few of those.
I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of lost track of points.
Well,
But,
I think I'm in the lead by one. I think
right.
I'm in the lead by one.
Excuse?
If I'm correct.
All right. Next one is the Emerald Fusion. Everyone says it's real.
Are you sure?
Uno, what's the move look like?
You pick them up in a body slam and you drop them towards the back of their neck on the side of yourself as you sit out.
Everyone agrees?
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, I think this is King's super move in
Yes,
Tekken
it
7.
is. Yes, it is. It's based because he's based on the King's Road style from New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm learning so much today.
Yeah.
Educational class.
All right. Next up, we got the Cannonball Buster.
Oh.
I think that's not real.
I don't think that's real.
That feels like something that a robot would say.
I'm gonna go because I know a cannonball is a move. I would say that it's fake because a cannonball buster doesn't make sense in my wrestling brain.
I'm seeing Nyla's tactic already.
I'm gonna go real.
Yeah.
Because it totally could be a thing, just because nobody's done it
Like
yet.
if it was real, I feel like it's someone on someone's back and they jump into a flip, like a cannonball on top of them.
I think it's real, but it might be Cannonball something else.
I don't think that's a real move. I don't. I'm going.
All right. Let's take a look at it, Red.
No!
It is a real move.
It's the one arm bomb. That was right. All right, cool.
Burning hammer.
I might.
It's just a back.
Nyla, you should do this.
Yeah, you should do that.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Just
Taking notes.
You small.
Yeah.
Next time I see
right.
you do that, I'm gonna be like, hey, I was
Yeah, there.
Taking notes.
That's part of the process.
Got another one.
I feel like my pro wrestling cred is slowly dropping.
Oh, then I'll just take this.
I don't think that's why I asked if it's the No Mercy names, because if you played a SmackDown game afterwards, they're not named the same things. So
Yeah, these are the No Mercy names.
Mhm.
All right. The next one is Rin-Ne. RIN-NE.
That's computer.
why is the computer spitting out like wait, you think it's real? And no.
That is real. We work with Rin-Ne. She's one of our.
Rin-Ne Paquette.
John Moxley. That's real. That is a real move. She is a wonderful
They
person.
named a move after her.
Does anyone want to take a guess of what this move would look like if it was real?
it's I believe it's the one where you do like an armbar submission in the air. Like it's
All
a
right.
That's Lorraine.
it's like a flying armbar, I think, if I'm correct.
Red, let's take a look at it.
Armbar. What?
I've seen AJ Styles do that move.
Okay, yeah.
Thought it was gonna be-
Yeah.
It's a Pele kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah.
All right. We got three more. The Medusa Strike.
That's gotta be fake, right?
That feels real.
It is fake.
Okay.
Don't
Sorry,
make me
Nyla.
come to
I
the
know.
screen.
I know Medusa, and I was like, she didn't have a move name. She's way more creative.
Where's the
She drives
production
monster
truck?
trucks?
Where's the production truck? Enhance that video. I want to see where he lives. I'm coming to your house. Zoom in.
That'll help. I want to see his dandruff.
Go back to IGNL behind a cabinet or something.
Hop out.
All right. Next up, we got the Rolling Crutch Pin.
That's real.
That's real. Oh wait, that's the wrong side. This is real. This is real.
I'm trusting them.
It's real.
It's an
Let's take a
alligator.
look at it.
It's abdominal stretch into a roll continuously, I think.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah,
It's the
money.
okay. It's
Oh,
the
nice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's
I thought it was the same one that you were.
yeah. I thought it was the back roll
I
or the
thought it
side
was
roll.
the
one.
other way, but the ending position's similar.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like I thought it was the alligator clutch.
That's
All
the
right.
double leg forward one.
Yeah, it's the one where you go forward. That person ends up the same way.
Yeah.
But you're like near their head, sitting on them.
Yeah.
All right, last one. The black hole bomb.
I don't know how that could be a bomb.
But it's a slam. It's a black hole slam.
I don't think it's in this game.
I don't.
I want that to be real.
I'm gonna go real, and they just named it funky.
I want it to be real.
And I swear I didn't count the amount of clips you played either.
It is fake.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There's a black
And-
hole slam,
Right.
Black hole slam.
but I don't think there's a black hole bomb.
I was banking
feel
on
like that could be a cool
translation issues.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
That's what
That's why I asked if it was No Mercy naming,
Yeah.
because a lot of them are just named differently than the Japanese version of them.
All right. Well, that is the game. I wish I was able to keep track of
I
the score.
won.
I'm sure
I won.
someone in the comments will tally it all up.
Let's
and
all
let us
admit it.
know.
We all know.
I
who
feel
won.
like he won because he was able to like.
I missed
name what's
one.
the bonus
You
point.
missed like 3.
I missed
over here. You
one.
missed like all of them.
Oh, one?
Technically, I carried you through that.
Okay,
game.
Well,
fine.
she's got a
You
belt.
did.
so-
You did miss Raijin. You did miss Raijin.
That's true. That's true. I thought that was real.
Mitchell, thank you. That was very cool and educational.
Yeah. I hope you guys had fun. That
I
was
did-
a
I
lot
did.
of fun for me to put
High
on there.
tech voting devices.
Look, oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm still sad. We had a discussion about this last time. No Final Fantasy VI suplex on a train clip.
Hey.
Oh.
It's
Mitchell,
not in
this
No
is the
Mercy.
Third time we've discussed it.
Don't
It's not in No
Red.
Mercy.
Our producer will absolutely just pull up that.
It's my favorite.
if you put him in the
Back when I did content, all I wanted to do is like, I got to make a top 10 wrestling moves in wrestling games, and that suplex on a train has to be there.
Choo choo.
All right.
Yeah.
I promise you. Next time
Okay,
there will
good.
be a contextless suplex of a train.
I'm here every 3
just-
weeks now.
You're right. You're right.
Yep,
Oh,
I
here we go.
told
Here
you.
we go. Here we go. Here we go.
If you
There
give
it
him an
is.
opportunity, he'll put it on the screen.
All right.
We gotta see it actually though.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Suplex,
We're doing
suplex.
an evil toot,
Yep.
baby.
And, that's not it yet.
That's not it.
Hey.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. There it is. Oh yeah, there it
To
is.
To all our listeners
10 out of
who are
10.
watching the video,
To a
please
train.
imagine Final Fantasy 16. The
That's
suplex
how.
on a train. You've
That's
seen it
how
before.
strong Cyrus is, I believe.
It's just insane.
Sabin.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Man picked up that train and slammed it.
I know.
It was great.
I'm glad. Thank you so much for doing that for me, and so quickly. What a team!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing. Well, you said you wanted to rank the 10 best wrestling moves or something. We're not going to rank those. But
Okay.
I did want to see if the three of you can collaboratively come up with the 5 best Nintendo games of all time.
All time.
All time. So
because that's so hard. 'cause
well, so here we're gonna try. So I'm
may-
gonna go down and I'm gonna let you each nominate one, and we'll see if we can get somewhere close to a
Of all
top
time.
5.
Are we talking Nintendo as a company or specifically Nintendo Entertainment System?
Nintendo is, let's say, games that Nintendo made over the
Okay.
years. Nintendo has not published.
First party.
of all time.
First party. First
Of all
party.
time.
Yeah, of all time.
And old first party still works, right? They're no longer first party, but like Rare, for example. would be-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nintendo made it at the time.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Damn it.
Super Mario 64.
That's a pretty good one.
Had to do it. Someone had to do
If I
it.
had a mallet, I condone it. We're good. That's a sync for me.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a sync for me.
Changer. It was familiar and then it elevated.
It's still my go-to favorite game of all time.
Yeah.
Even though I may have played games that I think are better, it's still my top. All right, I'm gonna put one in. You can all say otherwise. Diddy Kong's Quest, Donkey Kong 2. Why? It's better than the first one. It's got better music. It's got, first of all, you've got Dixie Kong with the
Strong
air.
arguments.
Yeah.
Incredibly strong
I
arguments.
don't think anyone's like, hey guys, you know what's up there? Donkey Kong, anything.
Dang.
Wow. We have a Donkey Kong hater in here.
I do.
I've just
So lucky
learned.
I'm wearing a mask right now.
Oh.
Oh my
Is
god.
there a world in which we could convince you to try Tropical Freeze one of these days?
I have tried Tropical Freeze
And
because there's an
no?
easy mode.
Okay.
And I just was I was so
All right, how about this, Athena? I'll let you talk mine down. Say yours, and then I'm gonna.
I already said mine.
What was yours again? Oh, I actually agreed. God damn it.
It takes these backsies now.
Dude.
Nyla, do you? I will step aside because I have DK hate. What do you think? I will step back.
No brainer. My first nomination is Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Okay,
That is not Donkey Kong.
that's a good pick. I'm on board with that.
That's just a no brainer.
Okay.
Okay, I agree. It's fine.
I feel like
I would, but I actually think Breath of the Wild is better. But I think my nostalgia glasses tell me Ocarina is better. But having played both even recently, I probably would say Breath of the Wild is.
You could put them both on the list.
That's yeah. I also think Link Between Worlds also should be up
So
there.
here's the thing. I agree with you, but I'm just looking at the overall impact on the industry, the fan base. Like I'm
Also, if we're gonna do this and make sure we don't get like yelled at, let's go with what's most popular. Let's get Donkey Kong 2 on there.
This is basically how I make top 10 lists.
Yeah. I don't know. What are people going to yell at me the least
I feel
about?
like Ocarina of Time is so good, and those hardcore Zelda fans, we know y'all out there, they love Ocarina of Time. And I think like a lot of them did not like Breath of the Wild.
My wife never played Breath of the Wild. She couldn't do it. Yeah.
I know a lot of friends that are hardcore Zelda fans that did not like Breath of the Wild because it was so different
The
from what
weapon
they knew.
system.
Yeah, it was just so different. So I wouldn't say Breath of the Wild, but I will agree with Ocarina of Time on that.
Okay.
I'm starting to think I'm not going to get to participate. in
Uno,
this.
what's your next pick?
You got another nomination?
What's your next nomination?
Maybe one
Donkey
without
Kong
Donkey
1. Think about it. Underwater music? No, let's see. Dang, you guys. I have such weird eclectic taste. Like I would probably put Smooth Moves WarioWare. But that's
Wario.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Wait.
you could also tell me any of the WarioWare games and I think there'd be a case for it. But I think those games are incredible. So much fun. Like there's Mario Party, which is great. In the end, I always hate someone. Smooth Moves, I laugh regardless. It doesn't matter. It's a 3-second game. If you beat me, I couldn't care less. I'm just so happy to see you do a jiggly dance. That's all I want. But yeah, I mean, I would say Smooth Moves, but I know I'm probably on that weird list of people who values it higher than like the
I don't know. You got a
perfect
pretty good reaction.
I enjoy the game. I'm going with the broad scope of people. I don't know if
dang it.
everyone would enjoy the game.
No, this is for you three. This is your
Our top
five.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
your
I thought
top
we were
five.
trying to guess on a list.
Oh, no. This is not a guessing
Sorry,
game.
we're
building the list.
Building a list.
Yeah.
This is all for you.
Okay.
Do you want to put WarioWare Smooth Moves on?
Yes.
I'll co-sign that.
Good. Thank you.
I'm
Thank
a
you.
huge
All right, good.
I feel by default
I got one in.
co-sign that.
All right, so we got 3.
I thoroughly enjoy it, and I do think it's one of the top games
Oh, I know what I'm going to say.
ever. And I'm tied between 2 games because I love Tanuki Mario, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Like, I love Tanuki. Like, I have a big sign in my house. But I'm going to go with a childhood favorite. That dirty trash panda be taking my bells. Animal Crossing.
I deny your pick. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's not up to par. No underwater music.
Wait, Athena, which one? Which Animal Crossing?
The new one was good. I feel like
Is it not by default the best one? I've not played.
not making
no,
that
I've never played the previous ones.
So
So,
my favorite Animal Crossing is on the GameCube because if you had the Game Boy and you had Animal Crossing New Horizons, you could like hook it up to your GameCube and go both ways. It was really cool. I'm a nerd. Animal Crossing is my nomination. I don't know if the board agrees or disagrees.
I don't know enough about Animal Crossing to have. Like I've only played the new one and I loved it for 3 months of my life and then never touched it
I
again.
want to agree. I really
It's fine.
wanna
It's fine.
agree.
This is a
Oh.
group
I think I'm gonna
decision.
have to.
Ooh, I think Rebekah's gonna get mad too.
I'm not on the
Okay, all right.
Hey,
Wii Sports.
How'd you go twice?
no. Okay, no. You're denied. It's over. It's over.
chair.
This got real short.
How'd you go
and I don't-
twice?
I would say. I mean, Animal Crossing probably has a claim. I would say it has a claim at least to be in our top 5.
Just gonna get.
I was gonna say you played 3 months of New Horizons. I mean, you know what?
I liked it a lot. I loved it. And in that period of time in my life, I thought it saved my life. But as soon as I stopped playing, I was like, oh, I got to start doing regular habits in my home. I got to do the things that I'm doing in this game, but I got to do in my home.
That's me on this.
My laundry hasn't been done in a long time. So, no, I loved it. I thought it was very, very good. And I completely understand why it would be up there.
Best of all time, yes or no?
No.
Don't you?
Oh.
I feel like we haven't talked about a lot of the games that would be up there too.
Yeah, Nyla, you haven't nominated anything in a bit.
I don't know if this counts. Like the original Tetris.
Oh, okay, yeah. So my two next.
Make a Tetris?
Well, on Game Boy.
License.
I mean, if you go,
The first license drop was on Game Boy, but I think theoretically, it was not a first party.
No, it was not.
So
This is I don't know.
It's your list. Do what you want.
Yeah, and now I think Microsoft owns it, right?
yeah,
Whatever. You want to put Tetris? You can put Tetris on there.
I'm putting Tetris.
you can put Dr. Mario. It's the same game.
It's not,
It is
but
not.
they're very different. No, that's Puyo Puyo. Those are very different games. But I would also put Puyo Puyo up there. Dang,
Is Tetris a yay or a nay?
So to me, so my top 5 games of all time, Tetris is up there, personally. That's because I've put so much time into it. It's the one game I could play that I will completely forget time exists.
Right.
I'm just fully dedicated to getting my lines and nothing else. But that's me. It's like a weird mental state game for me.
Fair.
I would put it, but I don't know. I mean, hey, it's our rules.
That's true.
It's our rules. We can do what we want.
Like, I remember Tetris being on the Game Boy. I don't know if Tetris is a first party Nintendo thing.
It's
That's
not.
Are you ready for this, Athena?
I was
Athena, you ready for this? Hey, who votes for Tetris? Oh, I'm so sorry. Denied. Whoa. Dang. I guess it's on the 5. It's on the 5.
It's on the clock here.
But I'll give you Animal Crossing too. There you go.
Oh, well.
Fair trade.
Well, what do you got?
Oh,
No, you didn't.
That's fine, I'll allow it.
You didn't want Animal Crossing.
I can understand it, so I'll allow.
I'll make a claim too, but I don't know if it counts as first party as well. Earthbound on Super Nintendo. That might be the game I've revisited the most in my life.
Yeah, I want to say yes for some reason, and I feel like it's a no in my head.
Would you consider that first party? Because I don't know if they were.
Yeah.
Because they made Mother 3 on DS, and then they made the original Mother game on NES as well.
He was an original character in Smash Brothers 64.
As
I
well,
would say
yeah.
we can include him.
And I don't think those developers ever released anything anywhere else. So
Put Tetris on here. I think you can put
Yep, all right.
here by your own rules.
I'll allow it.
We're gonna get in trouble for this list. I tell you right now.
This is an amazing list.
Yeah.
Also, it now has 6 things on it.
I feel like we should.
Oh, what? Wait.
Like,
Let's.
I mean, you can keep going.
No, guys, let's deathmatch one person out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to 10 or you can deathmatch somebody out, whatever you want.
Like games are popping in my head now. I'm like, oh man, Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door was a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Like
All the Paper Marios are good too.
man, your
Punch Out on the Wii.
Mario
Good time.
Sluggers was a really fun
Duck
one
Hunt.
too. Duck Hunt. Yep, I'm in for Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
A lot of games just being.
No, I'm just like throwing
Red,
out
why-
games and seeing what sticks at this point. What else, Uno? What you got?
Oh my god, it's hard to. My list would involve like 3 Donkey Kong games, so for sure, I'm very big into Donkey Kong. I also think, Super Metroid probably would be in my top 5, but I don't think a lot of people like that as much as I do as
I
well.
think a lot of people like Super Metroid.
Oh, I think so as well, but not as much.
Sure.
This list would have 4 Zelda games if it was to the public. Yeah. Oh, and Odyssey, I think, might be the best Nintendo game ever
What
made.
game is that?
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
It was a very nice game.
Down.
I played it.
Do you not like Mario and hats? Lots of Mario and hats in there.
So coming from like someone that loves the Paper Mario series, I just thought Odyssey was okay. I thought Zelda like creamed that game. So like, and I played them around the same
They're
time.
so different.
I am. I told you this. I told you I'm a very niche.
Oh, I know.
I prefaced this before we
I
started
know.
this.
I know. I just didn't think we were going to get in a
All right,
fight today.
Nyla.
That's all.
Nyla, what are we doing to ourselves right now? Pokemon Yellow. What are we doing? This is
We're
us right
denying
here.
ourselves.
We're
Pokemon
denying ourselves
Pokemon
Pokemon
Yellow.
on this list. What are we
Pokemon
doing?
Yellow.
Uno.
I was gonna say red, but I mostly liked Charmander as a kid, and I wanted that on the cover. So or he was a Charizard on the cover. But
the really cool thing about yellow is that you could get all the starter Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I never had yellow because I had red already, and my mom was like, "I'm not buying you the same game."
So
yeah, there's no way.
I played Pokemon Yellow via Blockbuster. So like every week and a half, I would have to return.
I played.
I invested. I probably paid for that game 3 times over.
I rented Hybrid Heaven 7 times at Blockbuster. I remember this.
What was
terrible game though? But I was committed to beating it. Yeah.
You gotta throw a Pokemon.
Yeah, Gen 1 Pokemon I think should make it.
All right, you now have a list of 7 games.
All right, cool.
What's on the list, Reb? What's on the list?
Yeah, where does Donkey Kong rank?
The list
I currently have is Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, WarioWare Smooth Moves,
yeah.
Animal Crossing, Earthbound, and Pokemon Yellow.
So throw Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, put TK2 in there, and then we'll fight to the death afterwards.
It's fine.
Yeah,
put Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, the most surprising game of all time.
I don't think they're
Donkey Kong Land
on the Game Boy. You know, the one that you think you're just playing original Donkey Kong, and then 196 levels appear afterwards.
How do we not have Mario Kart?
Yeah, I said Mario Kart earlier.
You listed.
All right, okay. If we were to do Mario Kart, which one? So I'm in 2 camps here. You could tell me the last one. Yeah, that's fine. But I think Double Dash and 64 are better. Yeah.
Double Dash.
Yeah, I'm a 64 kid, but that's I think because I was raised on the 64.
I will go for either one, but Double Dash I like.
Double Dash is incredible. Yeah.
Double Dash was awesome.
Double Dash?
Yeah, let's put Double Dash on there. Why not? We're doing a top 10 now, so I can get my Donkey Kong.
Yeah, okay, so you're at 9, so you need one more.
Yeah,
All right, here we go, guys. Diddy Kong Racing.
I do like Diddy Kong's Racing a lot. Really?
Nyla Racing is all bananas.
Nyla, you wanna have a Diddy Kong Racing date next week?
Do I?
Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Yes, you want into? Okay,
Yes.
cool. But no, it's not making the list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, actually, I really love
I love that game, but
I feel like we can't have 2 racing games. They're like the same engine.
Yeah.
Or does that matter?
I mean,
Who gives a damn, I
It's
guess.
your list.
I feel like we're missing something. Really
Ibs and Ops. No. What's a weird... I feel like we're definitely gonna...
I feel like we're missing.
Once this goes live, my mentions will be terrible.
I'm just gonna throw something out there. Is no one here a fan of Smash Brothers?
I love Smash
I'm
Brothers.
not.
Why? I think I'm the only one, but the reason why I don't mention it is because no one else likes playing Smash Bros.
I like playing Smash Brothers,
love Smash Bros.
but once again, because of my childhood, I would say the N64 one's the one to go with. But that's, I don't think, the truth anymore.
I enjoy playing it, but I'm not good, so that's why I want to play something that I'm actually like decent at.
Sure.
Like I don't want to be frustrated the whole time.
I get you. But no, I think definitely, if this was a public list, this would make it for sure.
Castlevania.
Not first party.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm probably more of a Sony team than anything nowadays.
Konami, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smash Bros on the GameCube had a really cool story mode that like kind of changed fighting games for me. That's why I like that version of it versus just playing beating every character until you got to the hand of doom.
Oh, for sure.
I always wanted to play as the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always thought that was going to unlock at some point, but no.
I thought that
Hey, how about we just give it an audible and put it on that list, you know?
an audible the hand from Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, not even the game.
Only just the hand because
Yeah.
hopefully
Master Hand?
Master Hand and Crazy Hand, the one that was like twitchy on the side.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the crazy.
I'm going to do like this little business.
Okay, so your top 10 video games of all time, the 3...
In no order, please.
The last thing I was going to ask you to do is we were not going to number those. It'll take way too long. But I was going to ask you all to vote for a number 1 on this list. So your list is Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, WarioWare Smooth Moves, Tetris, Animal Crossing, Earthbound, Pokemon Yellow, Donkey Kong Country 2, Mario Kart Double Dash, and the hand from Super Smash Brothers.
The 2 hands from
feel
Super
two
Smash
hands.
Brothers.
Both hands,
I
yeah.
feel like Tetris should have an asterisk, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say Mario 64 is number 1.
Number 1?
That's my vote.
Athena, I'll let you choose because I'm going to see if I'm going to jokingly say Donkey Kong 2 or not yet. No,
I love how it was Athena's nomination, but she's really thinking about this one for Mario.
I am because then like I was like, oh, we should have said Bayonetta, and then like
there's okay. Bayonetta's good, but Mario 64 good?
Like just on the list, and I was like, that's where my brain was. Sorry. I'm stuck between Mario 64 and Pokemon Yellow. That's where I'm at because I'm a massive Pokemon fan. That was a really fun time in my childhood, just traveling with the Game Boy, buying all the attachments with the light, the magnifying glass, all that stuff.
Oh my God,
So,
I remember that.
You remember those days where like batteries were like gold?
Yeah. You have the little plug-in like light on the GameCube.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Popped it on the side and then
Yeah.
had to
Yeah.
I used to play the WrestleFest game on Game Boy with that giant, like, it was supposed to magnify, but in reality made it worse to look at.
or it ruined your eyesight as well.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely did. It definitely did.
That had like the speaker that like opened up, but then they still used like headphones.
My vote's 64, Mario 64 for sure.
I'll go
Yeah.
hard tie, but Mario 64.
Mhm.
All right. You heard it here, folks. Super Mario 64 is Nyla Rose, Athena's, and Evil Uno's agreed upon greatest Nintendo game of all time.
Yeah, I can live with that
Just
statement.
beating out
Yeah.
the hands from Super
Yeah.
Smash Brothers and Tetris.
And Donkey Kong too.
With an asterisk next to it.
Tetris was honorable mention.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Thank you all.
Hey, no
That's
problem. Hey,
definitive. Everybody
hey.
has to obey
Yes, that's
the
right.
rules now and agree on that.
You can't complain online. It's
Not
just
allowed.
it's forbidden.
Law.
Yeah.
It's forbidden.
You have to leave, as Seth Macy always says, a nice comment. You have to.
Oh, I wish I got those.
Yeah. Well,
Those sound
what
great.
happens when we say that is we get a bunch of comments that just say nice comment, which is,
I think that, hey, that's
I love when we
I
get
like
that.
the literal.
comparatively to the things I've seen, I think that's pretty good.
It's awesome.
Pretty
I love it
good.
when people do that. So our last section, we did a special edition of Question Block where we invited a bunch of our listeners to ask questions of our wonderful panel here.
Okay.
And I've compiled several of these questions, and I'm just gonna work through them until the timer tells me to stop.
Are we going to rapid fire these?
I don't think we have to. And we have we have time for some discussion. We can maybe rapid fire the last one.
Okay.
So I've got, and I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher people's names. I'm so sorry. From Steven Dutzman, do you have any fond memories of playing wrestling games when you were younger?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think most of my high school years were spent playing No Mercy 64, and it may literally be why I'm a wrestler and involved in the gaming world at the same time. Yeah, and I played it yesterday, so that's how often I still play that. And if I have my friends over, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I have a lot of fond memories for No Mercy 64 and N64. And then when I was young, I imported Virtua Pro Wrestling 2 for the N64, which was like the better engine version of it. So yeah, a whole lot of wrestling memories.
Mine is WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Oh, yes.
Because once you beat the game, you had Ultimo Dragon in the pink outfit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way I would play with my cousins because I had to be Ultimo Dragon in the pink outfit. I hate pink, which is crazy, but it was like, yes, this is the closest thing I get.
It made sense.
Yay, girl colors.
A little tidbit of information. I don't know why this World Tour, which was right before this, you could tear luchadors' masks off.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The same buttons that you would make people bleed. So if you unmask a luchador, they would hit their finisher. Like they would get in finish state right afterwards. They'd get so mad that they would get in the finish state.
That's a cool mechanic.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. They never brought it back afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should.
No, that means just me is gonna get.
We can try this now.
Yeah.
We can save this
Hey, look.
for later.
No. The Ryan Gosling comes at a higher price. I'm sorry.
Nyla, what about you?
WrestleFest, arcade in the laundromat, like being in the laundromat while my mother's doing laundry. And she would just pump me full of quarters, go pump the machine full of quarters so that I stayed out of her hair so she could actually get it done. Between that and the Simpsons arcade game is where I bounce back and forth.
Oh, that's a great one.
really fun.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Simpsons arcade game is the first arcade game that I beat in the arcade.
Really?
Wow.
Oh.
My mother, God bless her, gave me so many quarters. People started.
It takes a lot to beat that game.
They started showing up and like would finally jump in, and I played it pretty much solo the entire time. And she was there. That's when parents really support their kids. It was like the most nonsensical thing I could have been doing that didn't matter, but she just saw how happy I was and just kept. We got some extra quarters. Here you go.
Oh man,
I love that story.
that's awesome, man. That takes me back. Time Crisis was mine. First arcade game I beat. It was at Nickel Rama.
Ooh.
Instead of quarters, it was nickels.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, I love those arcades.
And
Never heard of these.
Time Crisis 2 was the first game I beat in an arcade. I was so happy. Los
That wasn't the question.
Oh yeah. Man, I love The Simpsons. Man, I remember NBA jams. Man, my brain just went on that.
My one of my bucket list items, if we're just gonna take a side tangent here, is to own the 6-person X-Men cabinet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because as a kid, we would go in and pump in a ton of quarters, try to beat it.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Oh, you go.
I was gonna say, do you think that's the best Konami arcade beat 'em up? Because they've done a lot of them. Like Simpsons.
The Cadillac one is good too. So my 2 favorite of all time are Simpsons and X-Men. I would probably lean X-Men overall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have more variety of characters. You have those 2 extra characters. So, yeah.
I love Colossus. For the longest time, I thought Colossus's power was to go
scream,
have like that. Yeah, have that like you know big energy thing that knocks everyone away.
Yeah,
he's just steel and strong
instead of just having a huge lens flare or something.
Yeah.
While we're in the realm of childhood, we also had a question from Nick Zabrowski. When you wrestled as a kid, who did you pretend to be?
I started wrestling at 14, so I was myself when I was a child.
I think maybe it means like I don't know, like
who did I emulate
with siblings or something. I think that's where that's going.
I did Kane and Mankind, which is very, very obvious if you look at me nowadays. But when I was a kid, I would wear a Kane mask and beat up my little sisters.
I would play everybody. I created a character called Mimic, who could just mimic anybody, and that was my way to just spam all the special moves.
Oh, cool.
Like I feel like everyone, like The Rock, Stone Cold,
everyone was
like anyone that did a slam at the time. And I remember I was obsessed with Jeff Hardy. I was obsessed because like we had a trampoline. I was like, I just want to do a swanton. I've never done one in my professional career.
Really?
I'm terrified of heights, but like we used to do it all the time, and I was like, swanton.
Oh, this is. I now realize why you didn't come to the amusement park now. It makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. You just said that you were scared of heights.
I'm I told you I don't ride rides.
Yeah, that's
I don't do the rides.
We didn't get into why, but now I understand.
The related follow-up from George Martinez is, did you have any favorite finishers to practice on your siblings? Sweet chin music for George Martinez.
I don't think my family would allow me to kick my sister. I used to do the choke slam to my sister all the time because I was Kane at the time. Yeah. You know, remember my days as Kane, Nyla? But no, I remember I would always give her choke slams onto the bed and stuff, and I didn't understand that the hardwood floor might be just as painful. And one time I threw my sister on the hardwood floor. She's 4 years younger. I was much lighter than she was. Yeah, so, that was like my first time understanding. Oh, this stuff it might hurt. Yeah.
And that's why they call you Evil Uno.
It's true. My mom made me feel that one for sure. So yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it was always Stunner versus Rock Bottom.
Stunner versus Rock Bottom.
For sure.
Time. For sure. I would just I don't know if I had a go-to like move. I would do submission moves. I loved the Boston Crab.
Yeah.
Camel clutch.
Cross.
I would slap one of those on in a minute.
Yeah.
Did any of you ever create yourselves in a wrestling game before you started wrestling? And if so, did any of what you created carry over to your real world career in the ring? That's from Joseph Piedmont.
I definitely made characters before I wrestled, but I did not use the character that. So No Mercy just didn't have a lot of mask options, so I wasn't a mask guy. I also didn't know I was going to be a mask guy when I was wrestling.
Oh, okay.
No face paint?
No, nothing. No. I had a bandana, if I remember correctly. It was a big bandana boy when I was a kid.
Bandana boy.
But no. And if I remember correctly, because I was like 12 and had no original thought, I think my name was Nightmare, which, real terrifying. Very scary. Just as scary as Evil Uno. What a great name, right?
For me, I don't think I created myself. I think I just tried to make people. Like, I don't remember.
No space people?
Yeah, I feel like I tried to make luchadors all the time because they were the only ones that had something purple and pink, and I could just in my brain think that they were women.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's the girl right there. Like, 6'8". What's up? What's going on? Very obvious. very obviously like just a jacked, muscle bound guy. But yeah, it's just they'd always do power moves and stuff. But I never created myself in a game.
Did you imagine back then? So I don't know why. I just thought about this now. All my created characters were filled with tattoos. I just assume as an adult I would be covered head to toe in them.
They always had the back piece.
Yeah.
They always had to have.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is. Do not have a single tattoo on my body.
No, me neither. I just, for some reason, when I was a kid, I thought like, this is what a tough person. Yeah. I have to have tattoos.
I would just go ham with the creative wrestler and just see what I could create. Like, there's a bunch of abominations running around.
Oh,
like the people who try to make like Shrek and Elden Ring or something.
Yeah.
I know, but I would hit random, and if something good came up, I might make a few tweaks, or I'd keep it as is and just run with that. And just have like abomination battle royal.
That's fun.
What's the craziest thing you made?
I would probably say I made some guy who was like, whatever the tallest you could do is like 12 feet tall. He was like rail thin, and I just gave him maxed out strength. Like,
hell yeah.
Really quick and insanely strong.
I did have one last question that I wanted to throw at Evil Uno really quick, because you told me when you came in, a bunch of people have been asking us about 3DS and Wii U game recommendations because the eShop's about to close.
Of course.
You said you've been playing a ton of Wii U.
Yes.
So what should our listeners be picking up from the Wii U eShop before it shuts down?
So the sad part about the Wii U is a lot of the games that you would want from the Wii U have been re-released on Switch. So hey, if the store goes down, you can go and get Tropical Freeze, one of the best Donkey Kong games of all time. Mario Kart was really great on the Wii U, but once again, 8 Deluxe is out, so you can have that as well. The Paper Mario game from the Wii U console,
Color Splash, right?
Color Splash is incredible. That's well worth playing. Obviously, Breath of the Wild is on both. 3DS. Link Between Worlds, go out of your way and do that. You're going to hate this one too. Donkey Kong Returns 3D is the best way of playing Donkey Kong Returns. Next, Donkey Kong 2 a lot of the 3D remasters, like the Ocarina of Time is good. Majora's Mask is really good. They have a Star Fox remaster, I think, 3DS. That was really fun as well. I really liked Star Fox 64. So yeah, go try all of those. And then there's a lot of like, they had indies on both that got dropped that I need to go back and look at the list of, because they will disappear forever. They won't be anywhere else. So yeah, I probably bought a ton of those.
Yeah. Well, that is about all the time we have for this week's NVC. But before we go, I have a few favors to ask. If you are watching us on YouTube, leave us a like and a nice comment. Thank you so much. If you're listening to us on a podcast app, please leave us a review. It helps us spread the good NVC word, and we will be forever in your debt. Special thanks to our amazing guests, Evil Uno, Nyla Rose, Athena, and Mitchell over in LA. Thank you to Red on the 1s and 2s. And most of all, thanks to you all for hanging out with us. And remember, NVC is the only place where you can
Get the thing.
Get the thing.